We found a male leopard one afternoon at around 3 or 4 o'clock. He was full-bellied and there was no intent of him moving anytime soon. What was in our favor though is he had caught a kudu the day before, but he lost the kudu to hyenas. The hyenas were still in the area and they were feeding on what was left of the kudu. It eventually got dark, and after 7 he started stirring around. Now we'd already been here for 3 or 4 hours.
Being a wildlife photographer, part of our job takes us to incredible landscapes. Not only do we shoot wildlife, but often the scenery within which this wildlife occurs is photograph worthy. I remember one day being in Namibia, in Sossusvlei. We were about to take off with a hot air balloon.
Soon enough, the hyenas started showing interest in this leopard, which was great for us. It meant that finally we would see some sign of life from him. The hyenas moved in closer and he stood up and got up onto a termite mound. And soon enough, he left the termite mound, hyenas in hot pursuit, and he climbed up a fallen ebony tree.
Lifting off of the ground as the sun was rising over the desert, you just had epic views of these rolling dunes with shadows cast on one side as the sun rose and hit one side and not the other.
It's not often that you see predators interacting right in front of you, but leopard and hyena have a special love-hate relationship between one another. But it was a beautiful sight to see for us. What stood out most was the African night sky above this leopard. It was incredible, the Milky Way right behind him, spanning up across the heavens, and this leopard up a tree, hyenas around us. Truly an African night to remember.
The ability to take in this section and look over vast areas from a beautiful balloon is incredible. Not only that, but when we're out in nature, there are always landscapes that will take your breath away.
I had a Sony FE 16-35 f2.8 G master lens on the front of my camera.
Now, having a lens like the Sony 2470 G master lens assists me in being able to not only capture wide and have edge-to-edge sharpness, it is also a lightweight and easy way to travel.
If you looked up above you, you would have seen the most incredible night sky. And I think so many photographers often forget to look around them. They forget to take in the scene, the bigger picture. The 16-35 is not a focal length you'll use all that much in wildlife photography, but best you believe that when you need it, it should be within reach.
It definitely needs to be in your bag just because it's not only about zooming in on wildlife. Putting something in its natural setting gives a person a greater feel for what it is that they're watching.
This is one shot purely obtained with some clever strategy and an amazing lens perfectly suited for not only night skies, but obviously having a leopard in the front of the scene as well. The lesson to take away from this is think wider, look at the bigger picture. Don't be stuck behind your telephoto lenses all the time. Have a lens like the Sony FE 16-35 G Master lens in your bag and have it ready to go.
I can take many photos of a leopard's face in a zoo. You wouldn't know the difference. However, if I put it in its environment using a wider lens, it will give you more feel and give your image more impact.